Okay, so here's the brief introduction to the part 3 of the essay, of the pop essay. This is the planning part. This is basically the thesis proposal and the outline at the same time. I'm, again, working off of a PDF. It's easier for my computer. The doc version you have looks almost exactly the same as this. So let's just go over what's here and what I'm asking you to do. All right, I have the prompt here. What's your stance? Defend, refute, qualify. Put that here. All right, so for the introduction. This is a more creative essay. This is more of an experimental essay. So I'm actually giving you kind of more options, or I'm giving you ideas of how to be creative. Okay. Here's 9 strategies to how to open your essay, like literally the opening line, the opening sentence. Pick one by highlighting it, and then attempt that in your essay. And then, since this is a different kind of essay, that standard kind of analysis introduction isn't needed. But these kinds of essays generally have in their introduction, not necessarily the sentence, but that opening paragraph, generally have three big strategies. And again, you're going to pick one, highlight it, and that will go in your essay. So this is a pre-thinking. Okay, so you could tell a personal narrative. How are you connected to the contents of this essay? Make it relevant. Pick a relevant modern news story or historical example. Something that to connect the whatever you're discussing or the audience to your essay, and then explore the idea. So define a term or a subject, maybe do a philosophical discussion and how it relates to your topic. So you're picking one of these to open the exact sentence, and you're picking one of these to be most of the intro paragraph. And then you're going to give me your thesis. So give me a full sentence thesis. Is Macbeth still worth studying? And again, remember, you get to pick if it's high school or not high school, just in general. Okay, your body. So this is a little bit different than it's been in the past, because this essay is a little bit more open. You're not limited to 3 minor claims or avenues or subpoints. You can do between 2 and 4. You can't do 1, you can't do 5. You can do between 2 and 4. So there's 4 boxes here, so you might only do these 2, you might only do 3, you might do all 4. It's up to you. How many good ideas do you have about this? And again, these ideas aren't limited to 1 paragraph. You can do multiple things with them. And also, for each of these minor claims, you can have multiple pieces of evidence. I think it says you have 1 to 3 pieces of evidence. But one of those for each of the body paragraphs must be a quote, like a cited quote. So you can use other pieces of evidence, but at least one for each of these ideas needs to be a quote. All right. Now, conclusion. So I have here something to make you think. Before you even start thinking about what will go in your conclusion, here's some goals. Pick any number of these by highlighting them. What do you want your conclusion to do? Do you want it to change the reader's mind, change the reader's heart, to be completely correct, to maybe be wrong, to predict outcomes, to leave the reader amazed? You pick. Or, if I didn't mention anything here that interests you, or that's other than your goal, insert it here and highlight it. Okay. So you're ultimately answering, so what? Why is your essay relevant for your audience? That's in every essay. I've given you 6 strategies. Pick one, or pick at least one. So you're still restating, reanalyzing, and justifying, but these strategies will help you kind of guide that or give it some personality or some flair. There's a soft echo, an image, zoom out, call to action, prediction, mic drop. Just read through them, figure out what you think might work best for you and what you're going for, and that's that. Counter arguments, do you need one? No, unless you have like a glaring hole in your argument. But if you refute or qualify, if that's like the stance you're taking, in the conclusion you must propose a solution. So if you're saying Macbeth is not worth studying, okay, so what's going to fill that void in American high schools? Like, or it's kind of worth studying. Okay, so you've, I guess, explained why it's kind of worth studying. So what should we do about that? Should we only selectively study, only study some parts? Should you, like, I don't know. You prove that. And this is basically the quote unquote homework time for the week. It's actually not much work. There's only what to type. There's only like, I don't know, one tiny thing, the thesis, and your pieces of evidence and your minor claims, and the rest is just you kind of picking like it's a menu. Ooh, maybe one of these, and one of those, and one of these, and that's that.